Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And it's Barella. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Cucurella. And he's being shifted off it. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland, chance! And he's taking no chances there. That's a sharp pass. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. And it's Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella, Konate, and it's Cucurella. He's played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option, it had to go back.
That's very neat. And he's in on goal. He has a look up. That's going to go a long way. Valverde. Mbappe. Lofted in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pinches it off him. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Di Marco. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Just eases him off the ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
DiMarco. Nice. And the shot! Goal! The Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tchouaméni. No way through. And they've got rid. Van Dijk. Here's Tchouaméni. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Good ball over the top. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe threads one in. That is a great pick out. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Timber deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk. Great vision. Great ball. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise. And he's had a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Into the lead once more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
This looks promising. That has ended up in no man's land. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
DiMarco coming on the field. Number 8.
A cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Number 11. Osman.
Tchouaméni.
Number 17. Joshua Kimmich.
And here's Lukaku.
Number 20. Pulisic.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gravenberg. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Probing pass. He's cut it out. Can he stop it going out? Lukaku. Bellingham. And it's Mendes. Here's Tchouaméni. Ruben Dias. For Rice. Gravenberg does well to get it back. Yeah, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Timber. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Konate. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
"75 minutes played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. And it's Tchouaméni. Rice.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gravenberg. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Bellingham. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich has a look and plays it forward. And it's Kimmich. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Konate.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system...
Haaland! Goal, the Netherlands! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cucurella. Here's Chouameni. Looking to play him in.
And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back.
Cucurella. Chouameni. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's had a shot!
Oh, that was venomous.
Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni, now Mbappe.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Szoboszlai. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Savinho. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's in on goal! Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's on it, can he get away? Barella. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Chouameni. Konate deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot!
It's loose now, and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here?
Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Tries to play it through. Chouameni. They've switched it over to the other side. Ruben Dias.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top.
Szoboszlai, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
he was alert to it. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Chouameni. Szoboszlai engages and forces him off the ball. Chance here to counter. And it's Cucurella. Chouameni. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! Deftly away. Cucurella. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. To Barella. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Goes for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chouameni. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they've been given a corner. Chouameni attempts a clearance. And it's made its way to him. Hangs in across. Kimmich. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. Barella with the short one. Lovely feet. Look at the space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's neat. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Pete...
Shoots! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
26.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Joshua Kimmich.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Number 21.
Vinicius
Lukaku.
Junior.
Number 8.
And here's Lukaku.
Number 32.
Turan.
Yamato.
Corner
Number
net.
20. Pulisic. Number 22. Kadri. Substitution in progress.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Chouameni, Konate, aims beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to get it away. Pulisic, out towards the flank. And it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Konate. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Branthwaite. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. Haaland. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Lukaku! Decent enough try.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's DiMarco. Chouameni.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes.
Has been indicated.
Here's Chouameni. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. DiMarco. Oh, they could break here. And it's Hakimi. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 2.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 3. Ruben Diaz.
Chouameni. Hakimi. Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter.
Passes short and sharp. Delicate ball and it... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The Netherlands take the lead. Van Dijk. Pulisic. Pulisic.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Pulisic, and it's Tchouaméni. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And here's Thuram, and this is Lukaku. Rice. And it's Rice. And Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. Tchouaméni. And it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill. We've reached the midway point in extra time. And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Hakimi made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nuno Mendes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Now there's a fine ball. Haaland! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence. This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nuno Mendes. It's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pinches it off him.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's burst through. Pulisic receives it in a good position here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Incoming delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Whilst you might
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Throw it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects... And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he can clear it away. Can he get it through? He's found some space. Oh, smash! Oh, crossbar! Van Dijk gets it clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Timber's cross. And back out it comes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Over to the left. That's a little off target. Barella. He's chosen to go back. Barella. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Barella out to the right. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Oh, there's the clearance. Chouameni. Chouameni. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Now it's Savinho. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Succumbs to the pressure. Savinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Timber. Great vision. It's a promising position. The cross comes in. And he's taking no chances there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Chouameni. And here's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. That's very neat. Look at the space here. Good take, and is he in? Chouameni. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's played in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Mbappe is herring after that one. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Barella. Barella.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he welcomes it in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now.
How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Thuram aims beyond the defence. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cucurella. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Barella. Decent progress down the left. He is just caressing the ball. And it's made its way to him. And he's gone backward here. Oh, what? And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution for Netherlands.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Konate gets it away.
Joshua Kimmich.
Vietnam
Number
are looking to go
27.
forward now.
Morgan Rogers. Number 18.
Hakimi.
Erling Haaland. Number 9.
Your
Mbappe.
impressions so far, Jim?
Peter,
on the
they're
field,
leaving nobody
number
guessing now. This is a
22,
decisive attempt to
Pedri.
go further in
Number
front.
4.
Nice interception. His positioning was
Number
spot
20,
on.
Pulisic.
Timber.
Number 21.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Lukaku. Number 11.
And the two sides
Osimhen.
separated by the game's
Substitution in
only
progress.
breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played with finesse. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The Netherlands are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bellingham. He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Now it's Vinicius. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pedri, nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Mendes. Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! And what a finish that might have been.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 15. Chouameni. Coming
Into
on the
extra
field
time we go.
is Number 38.
Vietnam conceding an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
The Netherlands have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. That's a delicate pass. And this is Lukaku. Tries a measured ball. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And he shoots! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Hakimi. Rice. Knocks it into space. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So, third corner of the game. Rice moves short.
Has been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! All over. Half-time, extra time.
And if you do have a chance,
It has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Vinicius Junior clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Timber. That pass isn't the best. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Vietnam have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Gravenberg. Pulisic receives it in a wide position. That is good strength. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Great vision.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's had it nicked away.
He is through here.
Ball's gone out of play.
And here's Soboslai. And time is up. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please make sure to watch the
What are
screen.
your thoughts on
for an
today's game then,
information
Jim?
bulletin that's
Vietnam
from the regional
never
police
quite
department.
got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. A very poor show.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.